So let us talk about vectors. Vector, right? So what do you mean by vector? So generally, if you are referring to an object, it has both a direction and a magnitude. So we can represent it as a fixed line segment, okay, whose length is the magnitude of the vector, okay. So here we can represent it as a value with a magnitude of the vector whose length is the magnitude here, okay. So here we are using an arrow to indicate the direction of the vector. So usually we refer it as A with a magnitude B, like that. So in addition, we can say that the direction of the vector is from its tail to its head, from tail to the head, okay. So you can define the vector as an object that has both a direction and a magnitude, means it has a value, it has a direction, right. So now here we can even talk about the product of two vectors. So when you are producting, means multiplication. So when you are multiplying two vectors, it means they are perpendicular to both of them. So one magnitude can be multiplied with another magnitude to obtain the magnitude by multiplying their magnitudes by the sine of the angle. So by using sine of the angle between them, we can even multiply the products, okay. So here, for example, equation is given like this, okay. So equation is given like, find the area of parallelogram whose adjacent sides are determined by the following vectors. So the question is saying find the area, okay. So find the area of parallelogram. So we should find the area of parallelogram. So whose adjacent sides are determined by the vectors. So adjacent side vectors are given as A with a forward direction is given as I minus j plus 3k, okay. So 3k also k direction is given, and B is given as 2i minus 7j plus k bar, okay. So this is the vectors adjacent sides given. So now they are asking us to find the area of the parallelogram. So to know, so already we know that if A and B represents two adjacent sides of the parallelogram, then area is nothing but the multiplication of these two. It means multiplication of the products. So how to multiply these products, okay. So here to multiply the products, the formula which we are having is A vector multiplied by B vector with a direction is given by a matrix, okay. So here we are talking about the matrix I, J and K with A1, A2, A3 means the coefficients out of I, J, K, then again B1, B2, B3, the coefficients of B vector. So the coefficients of A vector A1, A2, A3, the coefficients of B vector B1, B2, B3 with respect to I, J, K. So you should multiply to find this what we call matrix, okay. So what is A1 here? A1 is 1, A2 is minus 1, A3 is 3, right. B1 is 2, B2 is minus 7, B3 is 1, okay. So in that way, what will be our matrix? I, J, K with matrix 1, minus 1, 3. 1, minus 1, 3. Those are the coefficients. Here the coefficient is 2, minus 7 1. So now this is our matrix. Okay, so solving the det of it means the determinant of it, we can get the answer. So what is the determinant? A vector multiply B vector is, so det, we know how to solve a det, right? So we consider it as A B C D. Okay, AD minus BC. So first I into AD minus BC means minus 1 into 1 minus BC. 3 multiply minus 7. So this is AD minus BC minus J. So in det, the second column will be taken as minus J. So minus J means this will be A, B, C, D. AD means 1 multiply 1 minus CD. AD minus BC. So 3 multiply 2. Then plus K into, now for K, ABCD. ABCD means AD minus BC. Okay, so AD minus BC means we are using 1 multiply minus 7 minus of minus 1 multiply with 2. Okay, so to remember that, if you want to remember it, just take note of it as AD minus BC, ABCD. Okay, so I will write it again, I will show you. So now this is the formula we are using. So what is here? 1 into 1 minus 1 minus 7 3s is minus 21. Minus 21 is 21. Minus 1 plus 21 is 20. Okay, so here we are left with 20 into I. So here we got 20I minus 1 into 1 is 1, minus 3 into 2 is 6. 1 minus 6 is minus 5. Minus into minus is plus. So plus 5J. Then minus 7 plus 2. Minus 7 plus 2 means minus 5. Minus into plus is minus 5K. Right? So the determinant is this. Okay, so then what is the magnitude? So we are done with finding the determinant. Okay, so we are done finding the determinant, means half part we are done. Now we should find the magnitude. So what is the formula for magnitude? So magnitude is the det of A vector cross B vector is magnitude of A square minus B A square plus B square plus C square. So A is 20 square plus B is 5 square plus C is minus 5 square. So 20 multiply 20, 5 multiply 5, 5 multiply 5 will give you the answer. I think a square root of give you answer square root of 450. Okay, so square root of 450 is 21.2, or sometimes you can even write 15 into root 2, anything is fine. Okay, so therefore the area of the parallelogram is this. You found the determinant first, then you found the magnitude. The magnitude value is this. So the area is this. So the area of parallelogram is 15 root 2. Okay. So the area of parallelogram is 15 root 2. So you found out the determinant. You got ABC. A square plus B square plus C square is this. So you can write 21.2 or 15 root 2. Finally the answer is the area of the parallelogram is 15 root 2. Done. Okay. Similarly, there is another question. They are saying that for the given vector, so given vector A is given as 2I minus J plus 2K. I am not showing directions, all are forward directions only. So not to waste time, I am just showing like this. Okay. So minus I plus J minus K. So find a unit vector in the direction of the vector A plus b. So they are asking us to find a plus b. Okay, so let us say that a plus b is equals to c. Question is to find a plus b, so we are saying that a plus b be c. So now let us do a plus b. So what it will be? I terms should come first. So 2i minus j plus 2k minus I plus j minus k. So 2i minus I is I, minus j plus j will cancel, 2k minus k is minus k. Okay, so therefore what I got, c bar is equals to I bar plus 0 j bar. For j bar there is nothing, plus 2 minus 1 is 1, right? Sorry, plus k. So plus 1k bar. So I got 1i 0j plus 1k. So then what is the magnitude of it? So magnitude of c is square root of a square plus b square plus c square. So means the square root of 2. Right? You understood, right? Here it is a bar plus b bar. So we are adding a plus b. So 2a minus I is I, minus j plus j is 0 plus k. So 0 I plus k is the answer we got. So I wrote it in terms so that I am not missing j. So I wrote 1i plus 0j plus 1k. It means 0 only this is. Okay, just to show that j is still in the equation. Okay, if you don't want to write, you can leave it, but still just to show that. So when we are showing, you can easily apply the formula. Magnitude is a square plus b square plus c square. A is 1, b is 0, c is 1. So I wrote 1 square plus 0 square plus 1 square, which is root 2. Okay, so I got the magnitude, but the question is what? Find a unit vector. So they want is an unit vector. So how to know? So to find the unit vector of c, we can say that it is having what we call 1 by. So to find the unit vector of c, it is 1 by magnitude of c with its direction. Okay, so sorry, determinant of c. Okay, so it is about magnitude of c with its determinant. So it means we are having, this is root 2, so 1 by root 2, and here we have 1i plus 0j plus 1k. Okay, so when you multiply this, what will happen? Therefore the unit vector is equals to 1 by root 2i plus 1 by root 2k. That's it, because j is 0. Simple. Okay, so this is the formula for the unit vector. Unit vector is what? 1 by its magnitude with a determinant. So those values we are substituting. So first we said a plus b. So whatever is given, we just added these two. We got this. So we said det is a square plus b square plus c square. We got root 2. Unit vector is 1 by det into magnitude. So det is 1 by root 2, magnitude is this. So we multiplied these two, we are left with this, because j is 0. So I eliminated j here. So if you want to eliminate j from the beginning, it's up to you. So not a problem. Okay, so anything you can do. So this is how an unit vector is solved. Okay, so usually if they are asking find the angle between two vectors, then how are we supposed to do? So that is our next problem. So the first thing, we found out how to find the determinant and magnitude. Here we found out from the magnitude and determinant how to find the unit vector. Okay, so first we said what is vector, then we said what is the product of vector, then we said what is magnitude and determinant, then we said what is unit vector. Okay, now we are talking about angle between the vectors. Okay, so let me do a question here. So here the question is given as find the angle between two vectors a bar and b bar with magnitudes root 3 and 2 respectively, having a bar multiply b bar is root 6. So this is the question. So we know scalar products and dot products, right? So according to scalar or dot product, we usually know that multiplication of two products is nothing but det of those products with an cos angle. Okay, so where theta is the angle between these two vectors. In the question they already gave that det A is root 3, det B is 2, right? So root 3 and 2 are given as det A and det B, and same way they said a bar b bar is equals to root 6, right? So now let me substitute all these given data. So this is the given data, all these given data in this formula. What will happen? What is a bar into b bar? It is root 6. Okay. What is det A? It is root 3. What is det B? It is 2. What is cos theta? We don't know. So finally I can say root 6, I can write it as root 3 multiply 2, which is equals to root 3 to cos theta. So I can say this as root 3, root 2 is equals to root 3 2 cos theta. So root 3 I can eliminate them, right? So therefore root 2, right? So cancelling the common terms on both sides, I can say it as what we say, root 2 into root 2. So therefore I can say cos theta is equals to root 2. Okay, sorry 1 by root 2. Okay, because here what I am doing is, here I am saying 2 as root 2 root 2. So I will cancel this root 2 and this root 2. So root 2 cos theta is equals to 1. So cos theta is equals to 1 by root 2. Okay, so cos theta is equals to 1 by root 2. It means cos theta is 1 by root 2 means theta is equals to what we say 45, right? Which is pi by 4. Because cos pi by 4 is only 1 by root 2. Therefore I can say theta is equals to 45 or pi by 4. So this is the angle between the vectors. So finally what did we learn? What is a vector? What is the product of the vectors? Then from the product of the vectors we solved det, determinant and the magnitude. So the same thing we applied here and we calculated unit vector. So unit vector is this formula, and then we said multiplication of the products is this formula. Already given data is there, the data we substituted, so that is the angle. So angle is cos theta is equals 1 by root 2. 1 by root cos theta 1 by root 2 means it is cos 45 only. Cos 45 value is 1 by root 2. So that's why we wrote theta is 45 or pi by 4. Anything you can write. So this is the angle between the vectors. So this is what I want to talk about vectors. So in vector we talked about what is vector, what is the product of vector, how to determine them, how to magnitude them, and how to find the angle between them.